Hey guys, what's up? This is Caleb with Black Pro Media. Thank you so much for stopping by. And in this video, we're gonna go ahead and show you what the condition of the wrap is after 5 years of use. Let's go take a look. Alright guys, so to help control the lighting and the noise, I went ahead and shut the door, so hopefully you can see everything fine. But this is my 2008 Nissan 350Z. It's actually rear mount turbocharged, but we're not talking about that today. We're talking about the condition in my overall review of long-term on vinyl wrap and whether I recommend it or not. Starting out, I just want to tell you guys about the cost and be transparent here. $1,600 I paid to get this wrap installed, and that's including the materials. This is a 3M vinyl wrap. It's a satin finish with an urban digital camo. Now, a good age for a wrap, at least at the time, was about 5 to 7 years, and technologies have come a long way since then, and I think you can get more time out of a wrap if you were to get it installed now in 2022. And there's also, you know, ceramic coatings for them now and a whole bunch of other cool nifty things that I don't know if were available or as readily available when I got this installed. So the first thing I want to point out right away is some delamination on the wrap itself, especially in the high sunlight areas. Now this car is not garaged, unfortunately. It's in a garage now, I know that's confusing, but this is winter storage, it's springtime right now, and the car is not out yet. But for the whole time I've owned it, I've never had it in a garage. So it's been beat up by the sun, and while it was getting the rear mount turbo system installed, it was out and about. It got dust on it, didn't get cleaned very often, so it definitely took its toll on the wrap itself. So you can see that that's not actually dirt, that's delamination in the top of the coat. As you can see here, the lower section's actually still in pretty good shape. It's just when you get up into the top where the sun affects everything, that's where you see all that delamination, which makes sense because it gets more direct sunlight. Now there's a couple other installation issues that got worse over time, which there was a bubble here and it actually got popped. And you know, that happened. So there's some bubbling, there's some stretching that you can see here, so it's all evident. Now the standard procedure when you get a car wrapped is you should take it back to the wrapper maybe like a month later, just to point out these little areas of concern, and they'll usually go ahead and touch them up for you, and that's standard practice. I, of course, didn't do that because the situation was a little bit different. In theory, this wrap should have protected the black paint that's underneath. It's an OEM black paint, it was in pretty good shape when I wrapped it up, and you know, I'm excited to pull the wrap off and see what condition it is and make a video about that and kind of let you know how that turned out. Also worth mentioning is I got into a little fender bender and I ended up patching with extra vinyl that I had laying around, and it actually worked out pretty well. I bet you can't even tell in this video that there's about 30 patches right in front of you. You might be able to see one or two, but a lot of them are covered up, and I since hit something else here, so bad on me, but good on the vinyl wrap because you can kind of patch pretty easily. All right, so we're just gonna go inside the car really quick because there are some wrapped parts in here. Starting with the door handles, I got some extra light here. The door handles have held up really, really well. No complaints here. Actually, I might not even take them off for quite a while. This one obviously has a crease in it. I actually did that, and you know, I'm not the best. But overall, everything that's inside the car has held up really, really well. And I think that's because I am tinted. The windows are tinted, so not as much UV exposure happened to those areas as opposed to what happened out here. All right, so my overall impression of 5 years is I definitely would recommend it, and I would do it again. I like how this vinyl wrap looks. It's unique. It protected my paint. Well, at least it should have. We'll see when we take the vinyl wrap off, but it's been 5 years. They say 5 to 7. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and remove this year, take you guys along for the ride, see how it looks underneath, and maybe we'll try and rewrap it ourselves, or, you know, see if we go with a different color or something like that. But I wanna know from you guys, drop it in the comments. Let me know if you think that this is worth it, if 5 years is worth the $1,600 that I paid. And with the new technologies coming out with vinyl, different types of material, different types of sealers and cleaners, it could extend the life longer. So, you know, let me know if you think it's worth it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Lots more content going to be coming out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks a lot.